Hi guys, just wanted to give you a bit of an update on some of the things I've spoken about this year, some of the tools and things. But this morning, I just want to give you this tip. This morning when I was mowing, lifting the height lever up to the highest notches on this old Honda, it wouldn't go up. As you can see, that's as high as I can get it without really putting pressure on it. So I knew what the problem was, and if you look in here, I've taken the plastic cover off and you can see all the dirt and that's packed in there really hard. Sorry about this, I'm not holding the phone, but that's really packed in there. Now what happens when you can see that drive shaft move when you drop so when I lift it up to a higher notch, because that stuff's jammed under that shaft, it won't go up, and that's putting pressure on the shaft, and it'll break the yoke joint that's in here if you keep doing it. So if your Honda mower gets hard to adjust the height, that's probably the reason, and it's a good idea to keep that cleaned out every few months like I do. Like I don't, as you can see. I've just been so busy, I haven't been onto things like this. But as soon as it starts to happen, I know what the problem is. So I've taken the cover off and I'll clean all that out and it'll be right again. So yeah, see when the grass is wet and it gets in there and then it dries out, it goes hard. And it doesn't take much for that joint there to break. So that's one little tip I wanted to give you. Also, there's still been talk about the gearboxes in those 216 Hondas, the newer ones. A lot of people bag them and say the gearbox is gone. I made that video a while ago about the gearbox and the problem with the little lever, but it was so common with the new ones that there had to be a reason for it. And I spoke to a rep and he told me that Honda had sourced different cables, like gone to a different supplier for that cable that runs off the gearbox, and it was I don't know, a little bit longer or something, and they were just using their old adjustments, and that's what the problem was. It wasn't the gearbox, it was the cable, and they've rectified it. This mower here is only 6 months old and I haven't had a problem. I haven't had to even adjust it, that cable. So yeah, so anyone that's worried about the gearbox on a Honda mower and thinking of a different mower, don't go for a different brand because you think the gearboxes are no good, because that's just not true. Yeah, someone's got to stick up for Honda. They cop a lot of flack from guys on Facebook pages and things, but yeah, a lot of the guys don't know what they're talking about. You know, you speak to some of them, they mow 10 lawns a week, you know, and they say a Honda mower's rubbish. Well, I do 50 lawns a week, nearly every week, and I wouldn't have anything else but a Honda or that Victor Mulchmaster that's got a Honda motor on. Anyway, that's not the reason for the video. Just to know, I said I'd update is on this sprayer. I like the spray. It doesn't spray with the same pressure as the knapsacks do, but it's still good. I don't think I'd go back to a hand pump. As everyone knows, once you've used a battery-powered sprayer, you wouldn't go back. The only thing I don't like, see how the lance is plastic? Well, this thing sits in my ute in the sun. It's summertime here in Australia. Heats up, you get it out, and the lance will have a bend in it, like, because it's so hot. So if you're going to buy one of these, I'd get the Husqvarna because it's got a stainless steel lance. I'd definitely go for a battery powered one. How they work, they don't work like the knapsack. You know, if you've got a battery knapsack, when you use it, the motor runs, and when you stop, the motor stops. This thing pumps up the pressure and then it cuts out, and then you're using it. As the pressure drops, it cuts in and it'll run till the pressure's back up. that's okay. The thing is, if you, I always let the pressure off when I'm finished using it, so I've got it in the back of my ute of a day. If your volume of your tank is down and you've let the pressure off and you grab it out to use it and you turn it on, it takes a while to pressurize. That's not a problem, that's just how they are. So if you're going to do that, you know, and you think, oh, after I blow this lawn down, I'm going to use the sprayer and spray some weeds, turn it on when you grab the blower. When you come back to your ute, it's already pressurized. That's just a little tip if you're going to buy one. But yeah, overall, fantastic. Only thing is that lance, and you know, it is a bit stupid. It is. You know, you're walking around with the bent lance, it puts you off a little bit. But yeah, great machine. What else? I just wanted to mention again about these secateurs, these Ryobi. If you're going to buy them, you have to get the HP ones, because the other ones, the action's too slow. I've showed you this before, but these things are so good. That's a 1 second cycle. Yeah, I recommend battery-powered secateurs are the way to go, and most of them are a lot dearer than what the Ryobi is, and they're just as good as most of those dearer ones, like AEG I'm talking about, unless you're going to go to really expensive ones. These are fantastic, you know, just to grab out and cut a branch here or there instead of being so hard on your hands. That tick, that beep was the turning off, so I hadn't used it, so now it's off. And to turn it on, you hold that down and it's on. But yeah, someone said they didn't see me cutting anything with them. Well, I will do that one day. I'll show you at cutting, but because I'm on my own and got no one to hold the phone and video, it's a bit hard sometimes. Another guy had a go at me about the way I talk. I can't do much about that. I try not to mumble. I try not to say I hate that, but anyway, that's how I talk. And that's just the way it is. There it is, it just turned off again. Another thing is, I just wanted to talk about this battery whippersnipper that I've been using since I got it, which is well over 12 months. I don't know how long I've had this. Must be going on nearly 2 years, I'd say. It's the split shaft. It's the what is it? 325 ILK. Husqvarna with their short numbers on their machines, eh? This thing, if you do maintained lawns and you're not using a battery whippersnipper, you're crazy. That's just the way it is. I run the BLI 300 batteries. I do want to get another one. I've only got two batteries, and I've got a BLI 200, which, because I've cut down on my work, it mostly gets me through a full day. But I do want to buy one more BLI 300. They're just hard to come by at the moment. No one's got them in stock around here. And I know with another one, for what I do, it'll get me through the full day. Guys that are working full-on 8-hour days might need 4 BLI 300s. That'd probably see them through a day of regularly maintained lawns, that is. You know, if I have to do any thicker overgrown stuff, I use a petrol machine. But yeah, this is just comfortable, light. The only thing I'm gonna say about Husqvarna and their stuff, they beat them up as professional grade and contractors quality stuff, is this handle here, right? If they're going to call their stuff professional machinery, why don't they put a decent handle on there, like on the petrol 525 machine that's a bit rubbery. I wrap a tennis racket grip around here just to make it a bit more comfortable, because I hate those hard plastic handles. So Husqvarna, they beat themselves up as the greatest, and then they put junk like that on, which it is just junk. we're professionals, and you're saying it's a professional machine. Give us professional quality gear. So that handle, and it was the same on the 520 battery machine. It had a crap handle, you know, the one with the motor in the head. I got rid of that machine because I wasn't using it after I bought this one. This is so much better. But anyway, that's just a couple of updates on stuff. I laid this lawn out here, if you can see that. It's a bit glary. That is called Ned Kelly Buffalo. Why did I buy Ned Kelly Buffalo? Well, I mow a lawn for an old fella, and he's got this Ned Kelly Buffalo, and it is the best buffalo lawn that I mow. So I was going to put cooch in here, but it gets a lot of shade in the winter time, and over here is going to be a carport. The stuff's already there for it. It's going to give me more shade up there. So yeah, I went with this stuff, and there's a fully automatic irrigation system in there, and I will make a video on that one day and show you the valve setup and just basic irrigation setup, in case anyone wants to have a go at it. But I cut that yesterday with my Scott Bonner cylinder mower for the first time. So I've cut it pretty high with that. I was cutting it with the Honda for a while. It's looking all right. It'll tighten up now that I'm mowing it with a good mower. And yeah, it'll need a top dress to level it up a little bit. But anyway, just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. It's less than a week from Christmas now. And I just want to thank you all for all the subscribers I've got. I could do with some more, and next year hopefully I'll make some more videos and better quality. I'll try and talk better if that's a problem for you, but I do try and help with some tips for you. I've been mowing lawns a long time. It's 40 years in January, so I have picked up a little bit of knowledge over that time. So yeah guys, anyway, Merry Christmas, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.